The truth is that not everyone who enters our lives merits our regard or trust. Have you ever felt deceived by someone you trusted? The path to becoming a high-value man starts with understanding the traits that reveal a person's true nature. Today, we will uncover 6 toxic characteristics that should never be overlooked, especially in women who cross our paths. These traits are not just warning signs. They are alarms that should make any man stop and reevaluate, because a true warrior is wise. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius understood this well, and understood that the true essence of a man's worth lies in his ability to discern, protect his peace, and guard his heart against those who seek to manipulate or harm him. Alert and unwavering in his beliefs, we don't waver from our ideals or let transient feelings influence us. Instead, we remain solid. Let's examine these 6 qualities which define a high-value man, not with judgment, but with clarity and resolve, guided by the wisdom of the ancient Stoics and shielded from those who would want to sap our energy. 1. Manipulative behavior. The Stoics taught us that we must safeguard our minds just as carefully as we safeguard our bodies, and when a woman engages in manipulative behavior, she exposes a basic weakness in her character. Manipulative behavior is an ancient art and a tool used by those who prefer to control rather than connect. According to Marcus Aurelius, the soul is dyed with the color of its thoughts. If you let someone who is manipulative into your life, your thoughts, choices, and behaviors will gradually start to reflect their self-serving desires. Think about the various ways that persuasion can sway your statements. As a high-value man, you must see this behavior for what it is, a threat to your mental health. Using guilt as a weapon or playing the victim to win sympathy is not love. Rather, it is a power battle. The ancient Stoics recognized that in order to lead a moral life, one must be independent of those who desire power. Being manipulated means losing sight of your path, and a high-value man never lets his path be dictated by the whims of others. Remember that manipulation is poison that seeps into the soul, eroding your self-esteem and leaving you in a state of constant unease. A true warrior does not fight in battles where there is no honor. 2. Absence of empathy. Lack of empathy. A woman who lacks empathy shows that she is unable to look above her own needs and wants. Without empathy, there can be no genuine understanding or connection in any meaningful relationship. The Stoics emphasized that everyone is interrelated and that our ideas and deeds affect not just the world, but also ourselves. According to Seneca, no guy is happier than one who never encounters hardship, as he isn't given the chance to show himself. A lady who lacks empathy is unable to help you through hardships because she is too preoccupied with her own worries to comprehend your difficulties. As a high-value man, you should look for people who can share your successes and setbacks and who can feel your joy and pain. Empathy is what unites us as humans and enables us to love and be loved in return. A relationship without empathy lacks depth, and a high-value man understands that fleeting relationships are not worth his time or effort. This lack of empathy is a blatant indication that she is incapable of having a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. 3. Inconsiderate behaviors. Inconsiderate behavior. When a woman behaves disrespectfully, she reveals her actual self and indicates that she does not value your time or your efforts. Respect is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship. It is the glue that keeps the framework of trust and understanding together. Disrespect can take many different forms, such as disparaging your accomplishments, make fun of your hobbies, or disregard your limits. Epicus. When confronted with disrespect, one of the great Stoic thinkers once stated that what matters is not what occurs to you, but rather how you respond to it. Instead of reacting angrily or resentfully, a high-value man carefully evaluates the circumstances. Even while you acknowledge that disrespect is a reflection of the other person's character rather than your own, you shouldn't put up with it. A warrior maintains his boundaries and forbids anyone from crossing them without facing repercussions. Disrespect is an indication of more serious problems. Lack of self-awareness and disdain for other people are traits that should never be disregarded or justified. As a high-value guy, you must demand respect by being steadfastly assured of your value rather than by using force or hostility. Allowing disrespect diminishes you as a person. A real fighter never sacrifices his honor. Financial abuse. 4 instances of financial abuse. Money is not an end in and of itself. Rather, it is a tool and a means to an end. Consider financial riches as a tool for controlling and influencing other people. When a woman tries to take advantage of you financially, she is showing that she is more interested in what you can offer than in you. The Stoics cautioned against the perils of materialism, emphasizing that genuine riches resides inside us. They emphasized that prosperity is not found in having many worldly belongings, but rather in having few necessities. A woman who takes advantage of your money is not interested in creating a life with you. Rather, she views your hard-earned money as a resource to be spent, rather than as a way to create a future with you. This is not love, it's parasitism. A a man who recognizes the value of financial independence for both himself and his partner, does not permit himself to be used as an ATM, and does not put up with others who try to take advantage of his success without making an equal contribution. Financial exploitation is an obvious indication of contempt, a lack of compassion, and an unauthentic relationship. It's something that needs to be addressed with strong boundaries and prompt action. Letting oneself be financially taken advantage of betrays the independence and self-sufficiency that characterize a true warrior. Continued adultery. Ongoing adultery. Infidelity is the ultimate betrayal of trust, which is the cornerstone of any relationship. When a woman consistently betrays you, it indicates that she does not respect your commitment or value your relationship or your feelings. The Stoics recognize the value of loyalty to oneself as much as to other people. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If it's not true, don't say it. If it's not right, don't do it." A woman's lack of integrity or honesty is evident when she engages in repeated infidelity. She is motivated by self-centered urges and a need to gratify them regardless of the repercussions. This behavior is not indicative of someone you should respect or trust. Infidelity is not tolerated by men, not because he lacks confidence, but rather because he recognizes the importance of loyalty and recognizes that a relationship based on changing sands, bound to crumble at the first hint of danger. Infidelity is poison that erodes the roots of love and respect in a relationship. As a warrior, you must defend yourself against this betrayal by removing yourself from the situation rather than pursuing revenge. Because he understands that his time, energy, and affection are too valuable to be wasted on someone worthless, a high-value man avoids wasting it on unfaithful people. 6 chronic instances of dishonesty. Being dishonest. The Stoics placed a high value on honesty because they believed that living in accordance with truth was the only life worth living, and that once truth is said, it never dies. Honesty is the cornerstone of integrity, the foundation upon which all other virtues rest. When a woman consistently betrays a lack of respect for truth, for you and for the relationship itself, it reveals a fundamental flaw in her character. Chronic dishonesty indicates deeper problems, since a woman who lies frequently cannot be trusted because her promises are hollow and her words lack substance. a lack of self-awareness, a desire to dominate the narrative, and a fear of vulnerability. This behavior is not indicative of a high-value individual who deserves your respect. You value honesty above all else, not only in others, but also in yourself. You do not tolerate lies, half-truths, or deception, because you know that relationships built on falsehoods are doomed to fail. Dishonesty is a corrosive force that destroys the foundations of trust and respect. As a warrior, you must remain vigilant in protecting yourself from this corrosive influence, not becoming paranoid or suspicious, but establishing clear boundaries and enforcing them, a high value. Man knows that his word is his bond and expects the same from those he allows into his life. Chronic dishonesty is a deal-breaker, a sign that such individuals are unworthy of your time, your trust, or your love. Gentle man, as you walk this path, remember, your worth is determined not by others, opinions, or actions, but by your own principles, your own integrity, and your own strength. Do not waste your time with those who exhibit these toxic traits, because they will only pull you away from becoming the man you are destined to be. Stand firm in your values. Believe me when I say that you should always trust your own judgment and never let yourself be misled, insulted, or controlled. Being a high-value guy is not an easy journey, but it is the Stoic and warrior's route. It's a path requiring self-control, self-respect, and a steadfast dedication to your values. There will be many people who want to pull you from your path and into their turmoil along the way, but you must not waver in your ability to spot these toxic tendencies in other people's manipulation. Lack of empathy, disrespect, financial exploitation, inflexibility, and dishonesty. You must recognize them as warning signs. They are not mere character flaws. They are indicators of deeper problems that will ultimately bring harm into your life and spirit. As Stoics, as high-value men, you are not here to fix or tolerate those exhibiting these traits. You are here to live purposefully, to cultivate your own virtues, and surround yourself with those who uplift and inspire you. The Stoics teach us that we have control over our own minds and actions, but not over others' actions. You cannot change someone unwilling to change, and should never waste energy trying. Instead, focus on what you can control, your own response. Do not allow these toxic traits to corrupt your spirit or divert your path. Instead, use them as opportunities to strengthen your resolve, to sharpen your judgment, and reinforce your commitment to living virtuously. Remember, the power resides within you. You have the ability to choose whom you allow into your life and whom you keep at bay. You have the strength to set boundaries and the wisdom to enforce them. Do not compromise your principles for anyone, and do not let others drag you into their drama or deception. The decision ultimately rests with you. Will you let yourself be manipulated, disrespected, or deceived? Or will you stand firm in your principles, shielding your heart and mind from those who would harm you? The answer is obvious. You are a warrior, and warriors do not lower their guard for those who are unworthy of their trust or respect. If you're ready to embark on this journey, if you're committed to living with dignity and integrity like a true Stoic warrior, leave a comment below stating "Challenge accepted," and let us know you're prepared to rise above chaos and live in accordance with Stoic wisdom. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and enable notifications so that you never miss an update. Together, we will keep delving into Stoic ideas, fortifying our determination, and becoming into the men we were destined to be.